Everybody, welcome to the new moon in Aries video. In this video, I'm going to be discussing the aspect of the new moon, how you can use this new moon for your growth and for your healing, the upsides and the downsides of a new moon in Aries, and overall the energies that we're going to be looking at ahead of this next month, because we are now heading into eclipse season. So this new moon in Aries is definitely laying down the foundation for you to say, I got this. I can do this. I can be my leader. I can be my healer. I can be my own champion. And this is a longer story that's been happening since Chiron moved into Aries. And Chiron is going to be in Aries until 2027. Okay, so let's get into it. So first of all, the new moon is always when the moon and the sun are conjunct, and this is an alignment of your emotional body and your physical body, what you're feeling and what you're doing. And this is when the new moon in Aries is saying to us, okay, it's time to start that new life. It's time to spark that new self, and that new life and that new self is coming through action. Lots and lots of action is going to be required under this new moon in Aries, which is good because it's getting support by Saturn. Don't worry, it's getting support by Mars, both in Aquarius right now, that's saying put in the time for yourself. So, as always, when the new moon and the sun come into conjunction, there is that alignment of your physical body and your spiritual body, right? Where you're saying, okay, I want to come to this integration. I want to feel this wholeness. I want to have compatibility with what I'm feeling and what I'm thinking, and with that being reflected in my day-to-day life. Now, this new moon in Aries is also conjunct Mercury that is in Aries. Now, Mercury loves to talk. Mercury is a planet of communication, of short distance travel, of connecting with ideas and actions and people. And Mercury in Aries is definitely go, go, go. Mercury in Aries is very blunt, okay? Mercury in Aries will just say what it needs to say, do what it needs to do, and it's like, okay, to hell with anything on the other side of that. And which is good in the sense of, if you can tap into that energy of, I'm really going to be honest about what I'm feeling. I'm going to be honest about what I need, where I'm going to be honest about what I really am going on in here with the people in my life and with myself, it'll lead to great headways of where you're going to go. So this new moon in Aries definitely features a deep emotional awareness, where suddenly the mini aha moments that you've been having, if you've been having them, or suddenly there is just this aha moment and you're like, wait, hold on. Well, let's talk about this, right? And this let's talk about this energy can come from you to you or you to other people. So with Mercury in Aries and Mercury conjunct the moon, your emotions are definitely going to come out. What you really feel, what you really think, it's going to come out. And it could come out in a way that surprises you, and it could come out in ways that surprise other people. Now, in general, I always say to people, speak with love, speak with kindness, but this new moon is saying speak truthfully, right? Where in the areas that you've been trying to mitigate for other people's feelings or for your own fears, this new moon is saying, yeah, no, that's over. We're going to be 100 about what we're actually feeling and thinking now. And this is even amplified more, especially that deep emotional feeling, because of Chiron in the mix. Chiron is the asteroid of the wounded healer. This is your deep soul mixture. This is where you're really feeling on your soul, your feelings about your identity, feelings about your self-worth, feelings about your confidence, where you're really holding yourself in esteem. Because if you are already placing yourself on a pedestal, nobody else can take you down, and you don't need to jump onto another person's. And this new moon in Aries is really saying, look it, you are your leader. You are the person that you're looking for, where you've been looking for other people or places or things to make you feel whole or make you feel free. Those things have been stripped away in one way or another with the way the skies have been moving, and that's just the only way it can be said, right? There's other ways it can be said, but it's Mercury in Aries, so I'm going to be blunt, right? That you really want to come up and say, where am I showing up for myself, or where haven't I? And where have the lack of showing up for myself, that Chiron energy, led to me being in situations or in relationships or perspectives or patterns that aren't healthy for me? And this new moon in Aries is saying, listen, it's time to say, the buck stops here, right? The buck stops here and the healing starts here, right? It's a simultaneous energy of where you're going to want to be alive, right? So with this new moon in Aries, in any way that you can address, because it is Aries, this is about your body, this is about your brand, this is about your headspace, this is about your image, all the ways that you want to take an initiative and try something new or pick something back up with a new dedication and devotion, this new moon in Aries says go for it, right? Now we also have some interesting other aspects that are going to be coming up with the transits that are happening around here. Excuse me. So we have Mars, the ruling planet of Aries, is currently in Aquarius, and it's going to be conjunct Saturn on April 4th, right? So on April 4th, Mars, the ruling planet of Aries, that usually just wants to go, 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 get it done. I'm not going to think about the long term. I'm not, whatever. I just want to get it done. I just want this done. I just want to have this completed, is now sitting with Saturn, and Saturn is saying, but hold on, you need to take your time. You need to let yourself develop, right? And that's the longer story of the new moon in Aries, where it's saying we're starting these actions, we're starting this new commitment, we're starting this path of self, and I know that it's going to take a long time. So it's going to be really important under this new moon in Aries to let yourself take time, right? Take the time that you need to deal with your deeper subconscious issues, to build your confidence. If you need to go pick up a book about gaslighting and narcissistic abuse recovery, go and do it, right? I know I did, right? You know, where you need to allow yourself to say, I'm going to be my own healer, because Chiron is the wounded healer. This is traditional and non-traditional methods. And so this points to us that it's going to be more than one thing that you're going to be doing to get that final picture that you want. And that is actually a very beautiful energy, right? Because Aries reminds us, and Mars reminds us, that you do have the flame, you do have the action. You are not just a passive participant in your life, that you are capable of saying, I can change and I want to change. So wherever you've been dedicating time and energy that's outside of yourself, this new moon in Aries is saying, no, right now. Saturn is saying, no, I want you to put in the time and the commitment that you need to put in so that you can get what you want, right? So that you can really say, I'm here and I'm living and I'm present and this is my life and this is my time. So there is a beautiful energy here. There is a beautiful opportunity, especially with the fact that there is a stellium in Aries right now. We have Mercury in Aries, we have the moon in Aries, we have the sun in Aries, and we have Chiron in Aries. And in the middle of the month, Mars is going to be moving forward too as well into Pisces. So there is this, Mars is going through a lesson. That fire, furnace-y energy that you have, it is going through a refinement, it's going through a revolution, it's going through an evolution. And you are allowed to evolve, right? And that is the beautiful energy of this new moon. This video is short and quick because this is a quick and honest energy, right? This is a straight shooting moon. So to overview, the new moon is going to be happening on April 1st on the East Coast at 2:24 a.m. It's going to be happening on the West Coast at 11:24 p.m. and kind of rolling through the day. So if you're not up that early, it's okay. Don't worry. Remember, this new moon in Aries says to us, when you start now, you're starting right on time. And every moment that you have is an opportunity for a new now. So if you would like to contact me to see where this new moon in Aries is affecting you in your chart, how to plan out the next couple weeks, 28 days, eclipse season, whatever, I do a tarot and astrology readings, and you can just contact me at Oshun's Mirror. The link to my email is in the description below, and I would be happy to help you make focused healing plans that allow you to tap into the power that you have. And the card that we have for this new moon in Aries is so appropriate. It is the Emperor. Yeah, right? I know. So when the Emperor comes out, it's saying it's time to get back on your throne. Listen, if you got knocked off your throne in some way or another, that's okay. That's part of the evolution. We all make choices. We all go through things. We all go through experiences. We all have deep wounds. But you know what? It's time to get back up. It's time to say, this is my life. This is my healing. This is my journey. And I can control myself. I can take the reins of my own discipline, of my own healing, and of my own time and manifest who I wanted to become. Because dreams aren't just dreams, right? They're seeds from the universe saying to you, if you want to put in the time, baby, you can have this. So you are worth the time. Go ahead and get what you deserve. And it does mean that something's going to end, right? Something has to end. There's going to be room. But if there's going to be anything that ends the most, let it be not having faith in yourself, right? Because this is Chiron, right? Where you can say, it's my turn. And guess what? It is. I love you guys so much, and I will see you soon. Bye.